Alright, hello everyone and welcome to this quick tutorial video. I don't know if it's actually going to be quick, it might take a little bit of time to explain everything, but this is the tutorial for the Resident Evil 5 Boss Wesker pack installation thing. Now, I've already done two of these, one for Game for Windows Live and one for Resident Evil Gold Edition. However, there is a new trainer out that has a lot more options than the previous one. The previous one was still really good, but the author has said that he's not developing it anymore for his own reasons that you can go on there and check if you want. Right, first of all, this new trainer, what you want to do, first thing, is you want to download the main mod. It's going to be the first link in the description, is the Boss Wesker Origins. Right here, Wesker Boss Pack Origins. Scroll all the way down, you want to click on the download. Once you clicked on that, just skip this if you want, you know. Alright, once you've skipped past that ad, you want to click, well, there it is. Click on the OK to save it. I've already done this, so I don't need to do that. Once you've done that, just put it anywhere. As you can see, I've got it right here. This is where I've got all that file there. Second, you want to download the Fluffy Manager. There's going to be a second link in the description. Click on the link, and then you want to go to download link here. Let's click on that. Click OK to download it. I've already done it, and then that should be this one here, the Mod Manager. You can extract it and put it wherever you want, it doesn't really matter, I don't think it does anyway. Third link in the description is the actual trainer. Now, you go to this link here and it's going to be the third one. You can look through all of the features, it's really well laid out, I really like this. You've got all the features here as to what everything does. Camera tab inventory, mercenaries versus, settings, everything. So you want to scroll all the way down to the bottom on the all patches. You want to click download patches. That will lead you to this thing here, this Google Drive here. You want to right click and download on all of them. If there's a quicker way, then feel free to do it that way. Once you've done that, I would advise that you put them all in one folder together. I've done that here. This is the Resident Evil 5 new patches. These are all the patches here that I downloaded. Put them all in one folder. It'd be really best if you do that. Third link, well, third thing you want to do is you want to go all the way down here to the trainer and you want to click on the download link here. That'll lead you to this. You want to go up to the top right here, click download. There you go. Click OK to download that, and that will lead you with this folder here. Now, just put them anywhere you want. It might be best you put them all in one place so that you know where they all are. Right, now first thing you want to do is you want to click on the Mod Manager, the manager that you downloaded in the second link, I believe. Feel free to run it, just make sure it's all set up correctly, but once you've already done all that, you can view the README if you wish. View all that. It's probably best to look through that just in case you're missing something. Next you want to do is you want to go to Games, Resident Evil 5, Mods. Now I've already extracted them here. What I've done is with the patches, you want to highlight them all, right click, use whatever archiving thing you want to use and extract to their individual folders. Once you've done that, I would advise that you copy or cut those folders over to this folder here, you know, Mod Manager Games or Resident Evil 5 Mods folder, so that they're all here. I would also advise that you do that with this one as well, the Boss Wesker pack. You want to copy over the Wesker prerequisites, the Wesker patch, and then you have a choice, either the Wesker Midnight or Wesker Coats. Wesker Midnight is basically Wesker's outfit as you would play him in Mercenaries. Wesker Coat is his outfit in the main story. And if you want to add a bit more to your Mercenaries game, you can go to the Mercenaries folder and you can copy over any one of these here. These are just like separate soundtracks. Just copy them over into that same folder and you'll have different music for Mercenaries. Right. Once you've done that, you want to go back to the Mod Manager. You want to double click on it. Probably best you run it in admin mode. I believe I already have. Then you want to, this is probably not going to be a thing. If you go to menu or whatever, game, you want to click on Resident Evil 5 just to make sure it's there. Manage mods. You can go non-install mods or full list, and these are all the mods that you've put in your folder. Now first thing you want to do is you want to install it in a certain order. First you want to install the core patch for Resident Evil 5 GE Ultimate Trainer. This is going to take a little bit of time, so I'll skip once this is done. One thing also is once you click on the things to install, it may say that the Fluffy Manager 5000 is not responding. Don't worry about that, just give it a little bit of time and it should work. Now it will take a little bit of time to install the files, so I won't keep you here whilst it installs. I'll bring you back once this is finished. Alright, now that's finished installing. Second thing you want to do, as you can see, that list, that thing we just clicked on has disappeared from the list because it's installed now. Second thing you want to click on is the core dodge patch for the trainer. So click on that. And again, it might freeze up or something along those lines. And that was actually pretty quick. Right, second thing you want to do is you want to install the patches. So I don't think it matters which way you do this. You can just like patch 1 fixes by Maluk, install that. Okay, for some reason it says there's no files there. Don't worry about it. I haven't had any issues so far. So Sheva double necklace fix, install that. LTD patch for the Ultimate Trainer, install that. And then you've got the main mod files that you've moved over. First of all, you want to just do it in basically the order that the numbers say here. So first one is the Boss Wesker prerequisites. And these might take a little bit of time. So I will bring you back once it's finished. Oh, hang on. Alright, this isn't actually going to take that long. As you can see, it's only a little file. So once that's finished, Boss Wesker patch number 2. It might say it's overwritten files, but don't worry about that. That's actually quite a small file. And then Boss Wesker Coat Duo. Click on that. That's all done. And then if you want, do the music as well. And that's it. That's all the mods installed. Now we can close this folder here. Keep this manager open. This is just to install the mods. Now you want to go to where you had your trainer extracted to. Open up that folder. You've got the trainer here. I would run this in admin mode just to be certain. And these 2 files here won't be there. These are things that I've created. So Ultimate Trainer. Click on yes to open it. Right, we can close that. This is the trainer. Very confusing. I know. I thought that at first. Right. Go to the Fluffy Manager. You're going to want to launch game. And I'll bring you over to my other monitor in a minute. Right, see, we're in the game now. So click start. Now my controller's a bit busted, so it might cut out from time to time. Right, let's go to play game. Just to test a few of the functions out, we'll go into the main story. So whatever difficulty, just whatever. Pick your character. I'm gonna pick Wesker just because this is the Wesker boss pack. So gonna try that. Let's get into the game. Right, now you might notice I'm not Boss Wesker. Now that's easily fixable. For some reason it always does this. The easiest fix for it is just to, once you get in the game, just restart and get back in there again. And it will fix itself. There we go, it's fixed. I'm now the actual character, Jill's the actual character, and we're set. We're sorted. We're already sorted. What I'm going to do, I'm going to switch you over again. I'm going to pause it first, so let's switch you over to my other monitor. There we go. Alright, sorry about that guys. You might have noticed a brief jump cut. That was just because I ran into a bit of a recording issue. Nothing to worry about, but, right. Let me switch over to my other monitor. Right, that should have switched over. Right, now you've got the options here. If you can change any of these, they all work. Size is a bit weird. I changed it once, my character went crazy. Speed, you can change that to, I've changed it 150 and it's quite funny. Change it whatever you want. Don't forget to click set speed or set size to whatever you want, or freeze if you're going to change the weapon or handedness. All these options work. I've tried it. Infinite ammo works, friendly fire works, eggs work, laser, so on and so forth. Money adds money. I haven't said so already. Now, dodge and melee. You want to enable melee swap, and you won't have this. This is just the list that I've already made. I've got it all set up. These are the things that you want to switch them to. So, move left, you want to switch to the leg front. Move right, finisher front. Quick turn, finisher front. Finisher back, sorry, and then finisher front. Knife, leg back, and partner action, head flash. You can change those around. It just depends on what you want. If you want the dodge on, just click on that. You want a basic or full. I can't remember the difference between the two, but the mod author does, or the mod manager, the trainer does tell you. You can have it on if you want to dash whilst if you've been affected by fire or explosions. Directional dodge. Now, the mod manager did say, or the trainer, sorry, did say to not use successive dodge, but instead go to the settings tab and use improved successive dodge, and then enable player 1. I think it works for all the players as well, but I'm not too sure about that. 1 second. Alright, sorry, but I just had a little drink. Right, reunion moves, they advise to not use reunion moves outside of reunion mode. Fixed sound, I'm not quite sure what that does yet, but I suppose it doesn't hurt to enable it. Speech, it's a little bit of a tricky one. Bottom left to enable it. This is a little bit confusing to look at. Now, it took me a little while to figure these out, but if I load up, now I've got these all set, these are the things that you want to set all these to if you want to use Boss Wesker's dialogue that he uses in the main story. But you have to enable one at a time, and they all say different things. Right, now this folder here is from the original. This is for the Games Windows Live version, but this is the only one that has the speech list. If you want to use the speech, you're going to have to download this. It should be pretty easy to find on Google. Just search Resident Evil 5 Boss Wesker pack, and it should show you the Boss Wesker pack Infinite thing there. Just look for that, and then you'll find it. Download that, and you'll have the speech list here. But if we open the text document, these are all the things that he says. So 14, I'm guessing, is like the code that it uses. And that's your future hinges upon this fight. I'll see you dead, 7 minutes, new age. These are things that he says, and I have set this up so that it is more or less in line to what he says. So from 14, that'd be 14, 15, 16, so on and so forth. This is all set in order, I think. Some might be a bit off. Actually, I've actually done that a little bit wrong because I didn't change the character. I put it on Chris. Never mind. Just switch over to Wesker and then set it up there. So we enable number pad 1 and we get back into the game. Right, now press the partner action button.
Only those with superior DNA will be chosen by Ouroboros. Only those fit for survival will be allowed to carry their genes into a new age.
And there you go. He says the different things. If you press it again, it'll cycle through. That's the second one. Third one. Fourth one. And fifth one.
7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Now, if you want to switch without having to tab in and out, and you're using controller, just press the number pad keys on your keyboard. So I'll switch it to number 2.
Poor performance indeed.
And it will change them. Just keep switching them. Just keep pressing the number pad once to see which ones you like. You can switch between them even if you're using controller. It's pretty easy. Right. If I pause that again and I bring you over to the trainer again. Camera, I haven't messed about with. I don't have any desire to mess about with it. But if you mess things up, there's a reset button there. So you're pretty safe, I'd imagine. Inventory, I haven't changed anything here. I haven't messed about with this. It's a little bit over my head, and I didn't have any interest in changing these, but if you want to go for it, go for it. Mercenaries and Versus. So, let me bring you back to the game. Let's quit out. And let's go to the Mercenaries mode, shall we? So, play a game, go down to Mercenaries. Right, now we're on the Mercenaries screen. Let's go back to the trainer. And let's see, so player 1, you don't need to change this because this will change depending on what character you pick. First things first though, on the right, miscellaneous, you see unlock all characters. You can enable these. I tested this out, enable, it does unlock all the characters for you. No Mercy mode, that makes it so that you're playing in No Mercy mode. Enhanced No Mercy mode changes it up a bit. Freeze combo timer, these all work. I've tried them all out, they all work perfectly fine. So if we want to add a second player in, so say we wanted to have an AI, so check this box, is AI in enabled slots. Don't need to change a team, change this to say dual battle suit for instance. and we should have Jill in the game. Now, is there anything else that we want to change? Not currently, not until we're in the game. So let's go back to the game. Whoops. And let's click start. Solo. Don't want to click on duo. So go to the first one and we go over to Wesker. Just pick Albert Wesker. If you don't pick him, then you're going to be Wesker again, but you're just going to have their different loadouts. So let's click Albert Wesker. So we have his loadout as well. Doesn't really matter which way you do it though. Alright, now that we're in the game, you might have noticed that immediately we've got the music changed. That is the Wesker theme for Resident Evil 4 Mercenaries. And we also have Jill here to help us out in Mercenaries, so it all works. The speech works as well. Melee works, so that was knife. That's what we switched out for knife. Quick turn is that. Move left on the analog stick is that. Like I said, you can always change this around. Move right is that. And the partner command, if you hold down B and you press up to, say, give your partner a command, he does that, and that is head flash. It is a little bit sticky to do, that move, but it works. Auto dodge, as you can see, works. Anyone else want to hit me? See, look, successive dodge works as well. Infinite dash that we activated earlier works. Has the effect on it as well. Actually, have we enabled infinite dash? Let's have a look. Switch over. Have we enabled infinite dash? We have not enabled infinite dash. My apologies, guys. My apologies. If we go back to the dodge and melee, I completely forgot to do this. Weapon on back, you want to click that so that if you are playing the campaign and you have an RPG, the RPG won't appear in your face, basically. Remove handgun, you can do that. I think that just removes Wesker's handgun that he has on his outfit. So you don't have that handgun in your hand and a handgun on your person at the same time. Always show weapon, not sure what that does. Infinite dash, enable that. Wesker, sunglasses fixed so he doesn't lose his sunglasses. Hand trimmers fixed, apparently it stops your hands from being shaky in the game. I don't know if that actually does anything because I haven't really noticed it. So we go back to the game. And let me just get rid of that bar there. Right. Now we should have infinite dash. So if we hit anything, he just keeps going. He doesn't stop. He don't care. Now we have lost our sunglasses sadly, but that was before I enabled the fix. And you might have noticed before, with the previous trainer, the dash attack wouldn't work for me. Apparently that was caused by having the infinite dash on, but this trainer you are able to have the infinite dash on, and you can also do the dash attack as well, so that worked perfectly fine. Now if we pause the game and we go back to the trainer, we can try out some other functions. Mercenaries and versus. Freeze combo timer, freeze combo timer. So if we want to freeze the timer, so that doesn't go down, and we go back into the game, the timer is frozen. It works. Everything works. I won't show everything in this video because it will go on forever. What I will do next is we're going to be trying out the versus mode because that wouldn't work before. So we go back to here, extra content. Right, so we leave it on this screen, go back to the trainer, and we click on single player versus, and pick on your mode. So say, I don't know, survivor, whatever. And then we have our players. So we're on alpha team. Jill can be on alpha team as well, or bravo team. We can have her on bravo team. I did try this with all players enabled. It crashed my game though, so I don't know if that is advisable. You can try it, but I'm not quite sure. Let's go back to the game. Right, so now we'll click on versus. It'll take us to the mercenary screen. As I know it's a little bit confusing, but don't worry about it. Just continue like normal. Alright guys, sorry about that. Doesn't look like Survivor is playing nice, so I switched it back to Slayer's mode, because the last time I tested this out, it worked like that. Is it duo? It is duo, right. Sorry guys, my apologies. Sorry, it's duo mode you want to click on, not solo mode. Sorry. So once we go into the game, it will be versus mode, basically. Slayers versus mode with me and the AI. And there we go. it's now Versus mode. Now the music's changed, that's because this is Versus music and not Mercenaries music. So unfortunately you won't have your own custom music because it's Versus. Unless you're able to find out how to, or where to paste the music for Versus mode, but I don't know about that. So time is still frozen. And we have Jill over here, although not doing anything. I don't know what's up with that. Jill. I don't know what's up with Jill. The AI partner, when they're playing as Jill, and even Wesker, is very weird sometimes. They either don't do anything, or they keep on doing some weird melee moves. That's because of the melee and dodge options that are enabled. Is there anything else that I should cover in this video if I switch you back? Is there anything else I should cover? As you can see, everything works. Enemy, I believe you can change these. I haven't changed them because I didn't want my game to break, but I imagine you can change them. The worst that can happen is your game might crash, but don't worry about that. It's only a game. Move enemies, if you click on that and you go back to the game, all the enemies will spawn in front of you, although some of them did fall down the map. Brilliant. Oh, looks like Jill's moving. Again. Anyway, right, I don't think there's anything else to change actually. I think I've basically gone through everything. The campaign seems to work fine. It all seems to work alright, like I said before, and I think that's it. It's a bit of a long video, I do apologise, but just wanted to show you some of the features and that. So I'm going to end it there and then, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, please leave a like, tell me in the comment section below, subscribe if you want some more, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. So take care.